This podcast was produced by OAR FM Dunedin with support from New Zealand On Air.
Hi, welcome to Diversity Dispatch, your local queer and rainbow podcast. Hello, good evening. My name is Miles.
Hello. My name is Samuel.
And welcome to Diversity Dispatch. Woo. Yeah, we're back after our little break that you guys wouldn't have noticed.
Because we've always been here.
Always.
In spirit.
Yes.
Magically. How's everyone going?
We never went away.
Yeah. Definitely not overseas or anything like that.
No, of course not.
Gosh.
I wanted to see how long you would let that silence go for.
No, I was waiting for you to say something. I went away to Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was lovely and relaxing, and I got to swim a lot, and yeah.
Well, I've just been here doing day-to-day life stuff.
Yay, day-to-day life.
So fun.
It is such fun.
I'm going to pick up a couple power tools after this.
Ooh.
That'll be fun. But because the guy on Marketplace was selling them as a bundle, so I was going to get a screw, an impact driver, a battery charger, and 3 batteries for $450. And then I messaged him early in the day, and then that night he messaged me like, "Oh, I've sold all the batteries, but you can have the rest of it for $300." I was like, that's still a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
So I took it. So I'm going to have to find some DeWalt batteries somewhere. Probably going to have to buy them new, which is unfortunate because they're the expensive part.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. So today I thought to bring us into some sort of coherency, we could talk about pets.
Pets.
And I'll start us off by saying I am a lover of cats.
Ooh, you're a cat person.
I am such a cat person. I will tolerate dogs. I will tolerate them. If they're too enthusiastic on me, I start to get a bit miffed.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I tolerate them. But I love cats so much. They're my favorite.
And you've got a cat?
I do not currently have a cat. However, I grew up with cats, like family cats. So, like, we had a cat when I was really little that I don't remember the name of, but I remember burying. It's like the only memory I have of that cat, and chasing it under the dining table as a wee toddler. And then from a little bit older to when I was 13, we had our cat Percy, who was this solid black cat, and he was cool. He was rude. He hated everyone, but he was great.
That's generally the vibe that cats give, though.
No.
Cats either fall into they love you or they loathe you. Like, there's no in between.
He didn't loathe anyone.
Yeah.
He just was just unenthusiastic about everything in a charming way. Yeah. And he did this one thing when I was a kid. We had our front door, because we've only had outside cats.
This would have been in town. And
this was in Invercargill.
Yeah.
Yeah, in town on bloody Herbert Street, which is a busy street.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had the door, and it had like a metal flap on the bottom to keep rain from getting in under it. And we would put him out overnight, and in the mornings at like 4 to 6 a.m. when everyone's sleeping, he would go up to the flap and go slap, 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 slap on the flap until Mum would wake up and let him in and feed him. And it was very funny. But us kids never woke up to it. It was only Mum.
Oh, bless.
What about you? Did you grow up with pets?
Yes, I did. I grew up on a farm, so we had an assortment of pets, really.
Were they pets or were they farm animals?
I want to say both. Okay, so we had dogs, and we had a solitary cat. And I loved her. She was great. She lived to a ripe old age of 18. Her name was Lucky. And we called her Lucky because we got her from the SPCA or some rescue something rather anyway. And no one else had wanted her. And if no one else took her, they were going to have to put her down because so we took her and we called her Lucky because she was lucky to be alive.
Lucky
that we came along and took her. Like,
that is so dark.
It was a nice endearing thing. Like, she's
was
lucky.
it?
Yeah, because
every time you spoke to that cat, you were reminding it that it was lucky to be alive.
No, she didn't know, but she was a lucky cat. She was lovely. I mean, she was one of those ones that kind of possibly like Percy, that, you know, was like indifferent to everyone.
Yeah.
But occasionally, you know, she wouldn't even like scratch or anything like that.
Yeah. The only time Percy would get aggressive is if we weren't listening to him when he wanted to be fed, and he would give you like a gentle swipe.
Yeah.
Like claws were out, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But he was very gentle considering there were 3 kids in the house.
Yeah.
When we got him, I was probably about 5 or 6 years old, and I was the oldest. So he put up with a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was lovely. We were the same age. I remember that. So he passed away when we were both 13, which was very sad.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went through another couple cats that got hit by cars.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah. Yeah. Lucky she lived until she was 18, and I know that because we got her when my brother was first born, and yeah, she died when he was 18 or 17, so 17 or 18. She just got old. Yeah. But she was one of that. Because we lived on the farm, she would just go exploring for miles and miles and miles, and like she'd always bring rabbits back, and she would leave them in the most deplorable places, like
on your pillow.
No, not on furniture or anything like that, but like right at the door. So you'd open up the door, and if you didn't look directly down,
squish. Yeah,
you would stand in it.
Right.
And it was not pretty sometimes. One time she left it behind the couch, and we didn't know about that for a while.
Ooh, you started smelling it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bile smell, I can just still...
Man, rabbits. That's awesome. I've only ever had a cat bring me birds.
Yeah. She didn't really like birds.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. That was
first mammals.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was she wasn't like small, but she was a slender, petite-ish cat. Yeah. For full grown. And so, there was one time she brought back a massive hare that was pretty much the same size as her. And we were like, how the heck did this creature hunt down something your own size?
Well, I mean, humans hunt down things that are greater than them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But we usually do it with tools and weapons and from a distance, whereas she just had her...
I'm just saying it's not impossible.
Oh, no, it's definitely not impossible. It's just...
Which she proved.
Yeah, it's just astounding. It's just impressive, I think. Yeah.
What about your dogs?
So we had 3 dogs. We had... apparently we had a dog before, but I don't remember because I was like a little kid. Missy, Black Lab, and her offspring, Jessie.
Her offspring.
That dog was a menace. Jessie was a menace. So Missy was the Black Lab that she was brought up to be a hunting dog, so she'd go duck hunting and things like that. But Jessie, we tried, and Missy was great at that. Like, she could catch the ducks, she could go out, Jessie, we thought, like, being of the same pedigree, would carry on that gene of being able to help out with duck hunting, but no, she just became this big, goofy eating machine that could not take direction. And
that makes a good pet, though. Yeah. A good companion.
Yeah. I mean, she occasionally did help out with duck hunting, but she was not on the hunting
on her own terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was one time our dad was livid. She... I don't know how this happened, but we left the Christmas ham on the bench in the kitchen one day, and she just decided to waltz on inside and take the entire Christmas ham out.
Was this pre or post-Christmas?
This was pre-Christmas. Like a full chunk of ham, like full...
Yeah.
So we had no ham for that Christmas.
When Percy was alive, we had to make sure we didn't leave anything, butter, cheese, anything, jam on the bench, because he would just go out and get into it. Like he would tear through all the plastic packaging and everything. Yeah. But he wouldn't eat all of it either. He would only take a couple mouthfuls. Yeah. But then he's like tainted the meat.
Still ruined it, yeah. Yeah. Golden Retriever Labs will just vacuum eat anything.
Yeah. Have you ever had pets as an adult?
No, but when I go and visit my father, he's got pets now, so I get to hang out with them. And actually, the best thing is my brother's dog, his Black Lab, Poe. She, during COVID lockdown, I went and stayed with my father, and he was looking after my brother's dog. And so for like 3 or 4 weeks or a month or for however long it was, I keep forgetting. Time does not... I thought it was 3 months, but apparently it was less than that. But
Your time dilation is crazy.
I do not understand.
When we walked in, you were like, oh, it's been so long. And I was like, it was 2 weeks.
That feels like a lifetime ago to me, honestly. Like,
I mean, to be fair, I did spend 5 days in bed sick.
Yeah.
So that kind of halves the amount of time that it's been.
Yeah. For you.
For me.
Yeah. Whereas I've just been back at work and I'm still trying to remember Hawaii from like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, it was only 3 weeks ago. It feels like it was like 2 months or something like that.
It's been so long.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I had Poe with me during lockdown and...
In your flat?
In my father's place when it was lockdown.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right, because you went and stayed with your mother.
And if I did not have her, I probably would have completely lost my mind. She was the greatest companion because Dad was... he was an essential worker, so he was working throughout the day and sometimes would do night shifts. So, like, I'd be at home at his place a lot and the dog would just keep me company and went for runs with me down the beach and good times,
nice.
Yeah. But that's the closest I have to having a pet as an adult is what my parents have got.
I received a gift of some money this week and Cat Rescue Dunedin has an adoption day this Sunday.
Ooh.
And I think I'm going to go and just, like, I still have to clear it with my landlords and everything, but they legally can't tell me no without a good reason.
Yeah.
So I should be clear on that front.
Yeah.
But okay, this is my wish list for a cat. Don't care what it looks like, okay? It can have scars, it can be disfigured, but it needs to be relatively easy to take care of because I do not have the capacity to do special medical needs. I want it to be a young cat or a kitten so that I can make sure that it's, properly trained and
used to
tame, I guess. Not tame, but like housebroken.
Yeah. Because if you get an adult one, it might have like trauma or something like that or just be really difficult.
Like I'm not afraid of like coaxing a cat out of its shell or anything or, giving it space to be itself because that's, par for course with cats. But I just need to, because my other thing is that I want to try and make sure that it's an inside cat.
Yeah.
I have never had an inside cat before. All the cats that I've owned have always been allowed to go out and handle their business and everything.
Yeah.
So I've never had to like maintain a litter box or anything like that. And my fear with that is that an older cat won't use the litter box. It'll use everything else, which will be an issue. And when my dad comes back to live with me, he will not put up with that. I've like already asked him about that. And he's like, if this cat pisses or craps anywhere near my stuff or your stuff or at all, it's gone.
Yeah.
So that's why I sort of need like a younger cat, and it needs to do okay on its own because I'm not planning on getting 2 cats. That'd be a bit expensive to feed.
Yeah.
And I want it to be a boy cat because they're usually cuddlier.
Interesting. I've only ever had girl cats.
I've largely had girl cats, I think. About a 50-50, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, the boy cats are always cuddlier. We had my stepmother, when she moved in with us, had this beautiful calico cat named Princess, who lived with us for probably about 7 years. She got to be about 19 years old, I think, before she passed. But she was lovely. She just did not like anyone.
Yeah.
She lived up to her name as a calico princess cat.
Yeah. Which was the calico ones? Is that the...
The calico is like mainly white with like orange, black and brown spots.
Right, yeah.
Like
I got you now.
Yeah. And they're usually female, like dominantly. And then my family also has currently a little tabby cat named Peanut and a solid orange tabby named Butters. So it's like Peanut and Butters.
Yeah. Nice.
I wasn't really for that naming scheme. I don't get into the fun names.
Yeah.
I like weird names and I like human names.
Yeah.
So if I get a cat either this weekend or in the future, I would like to name it, if it's a boy cat, Vinegar Tom, which is inspired by this 15th century woodcut art piece from the cover of what is it called? A Guide to Witch Hunting by Matthew Hopkins. And it's a very cool piece, and it's depicting like the witch hunter general Matthew Hopkins putting a witch on trial, and it's like, who are your familiars? And it's like, my imp's names are, and it goes off to list all these different names, and one of them is Vinegar Tom. And it's like this. It's not a cat. It's like a greyhound with horns. Yeah. I would describe it. But its name is Vinegar Tom, and I thought it would make a cool cat name, and I could call it like Vinny. Yeah, for short.
Yeah, and Tom is also like, if you get a boy, it's like Tom. Cat.
No, Vinny.
No. But if you're going to calling it Vinegar Tom, because like a boy cat,
I don't need it to be a pun.
No, but I'm just saying that boy.
But I want to ignore that because I don't like pun names.
Okay.
I don't like pun names, and I don't like Mr. Huntington III or something. Yeah, no, like
that's a bit ridiculous. I like the idea of like naming cat or pets in general, like human names, but ones that aren't like traditionally like names that you would give. Like, so
my second choice is Arthur.
Yeah,
for a cat.
Yeah, see, I like that idea.
Yeah,
because like you get your Toms, you get your Maxes, you get your Jessies and things like that, or human names that like
that's become pet names.
They've become pet names, but then I feel like we cool to like name them something out the gate like Robert.
Yes, or
Bob. Yeah, or like something like Christopher, or just
something really like generic.
Yeah,
but for a human generic, not pet generic. But there is one exception to my like Mr. and Mrs. rule, and that is on the SPCA Dunedin website right now. There is I think he's tabby, and his name is Mr. Ogg. OGG, Mr. Ogg.
Mr. Ogg.
And I think it's acceptable when it's weird like that.
Yeah.
Because if it's just the weird thing, it sort of doesn't sound like it has substance. But as soon as you add the title onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like mere fluffy pants.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't like that.
Yeah. One that okay though, but one name that like that I would be okay with is the one. Is it Mr. Pigglesworth or Picklesworth from Austin Powers, Dr. Evil's cat?
Oh, I don't know the name of the cat.
I can't remember. I just watched it the other day. It's something like.
I feel like you could name a cat Dr. Evil.
Yeah, but that.
Which is falling into that title.
I would be really worried about like nominative determinism with that, and then it becomes like a really evil, mean cat.
No, because you name it that ironically.
Yeah.
Or it does become a mean cat and you love it anyway.
Yeah.
I love mean cats.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious when they knock stuff off counters and just like put their bum in your face and all that stuff and refuse to come near you when you call them. Yeah. I think it's hilarious.
But then they come to you when you don't want them.
Yes, but I always want them, so it's not an issue.
Yeah.
I just love cats.
Yeah.
They could do anything.
Yeah.
And I would love them.
Yeah. So there was this thing with Lucky. She would like, if you wanted her to like come and sit on your lap, she would just be like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm only coming to you on my terms.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like, okay. And you'll be sitting watching TV and like, oh God, I'm about to go do something. And then she would come and sit on you. I'm like, this is not the time. But like, you're trapped because you've got the cat. And it's like, this is the only time that she's showing affection. So I'm like, well, of course I have to accept this.
Well, maybe because cats are very like aware of like who's awake and who's asleep. Yeah. So like that's why they're quite active at nighttime, because their human companion is sleeping and they want to like protect their human companions. So they're like, doing the rounds, protecting the territory and stuff like that. Yeah. So it could be that she was sensing like, okay, my human is becoming active, which means it's safe for me to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's all about like figuring out the cat logic.
Yeah. Lucky loved to come and sleep between my legs when I was a kid. And then like she'd like curl up just like with me. And
do you ever do the one straight leg and then the curved leg and then it would sit in the pocket there?
I sleep in the fetal position, so like my legs would be like that, and so she'd go like in between where your legs, behind my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cat's never slept on the bed with me as a kid, which is sort of why I'm hoping to, because this will be my first pet as an adult and my first like my pet
that you can raise on your own.
Yeah, so I'm hoping, because I've learned a lot more about raising cats and understanding cats and that sort of thing, and I think I have more patience now, which means I think hopefully it'll be more likely that my cat will like me more.
Yes.
Because I know how to be nice to it in its language.
They have actually done a study, though, on people that think that they're cat people and they know everything about cats and
I don't claim to know everything about cats.
Yeah, but they've done a study on people that, they surveyed people like, are you a cat person? Do you know how to like treat cats properly, blah, 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 blah. And the people that are like absolute cat lovers and think they know everything that how to like raise them, end up actually being worse owners because they're
so over-eager.
Yeah, they're over-eager, they're overly affectionate, and they like pat them in ways that the cats actually don't actually enjoy. Whereas those that are like, oh, they're a cat person, but they're not like, oh,
Yeah. That's why I specifically talked about patience, because that's something that I've lacked for a very long time. I'm not a very patient person. But I think if I get a cat, I know how important it is to be patient with a cat and to let it come to you. So I feel like because that's such an imperative in my head, I'll be able to stay patient longer.
Yeah.
And also, I don't always want affection either. Sometimes I just want to be on my own and not have to think about what the cat's doing.
Yeah.
And
the cat can do its thing.
Do you have any animals that you would love to adopt?
I mean, if I lived in a better place, I really do want to get a cat and a dog. And so they can be best friends and they can hang out together.
You'd have to be very careful about picking a cat and a dog.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to get a smallish dog, but not one of those like hyperactive ones that are just too much energy. So I wouldn't get like a Chihuahua or a wee Foxy or anything like that.
I don't know how little they are. I'm not a dog person. I don't know much about dog breeds, but the little English bulldogs, the little wrinkly guys, they're pretty low energy, aren't they?
Yeah, but they have a lot of health issues and everything like that. So I'd want to get something that is just easy to maintain, but I wish I could get a shrunk down golden lab.
Just foster puppies.
Yeah.
And then just give them away when they're too old.
Have you seen photos of, I mean, because you're not a dog person, you probably won't have, but corgis?
I know what corgis
are. Yeah, so they seem to be the blueprint for dogs, because when they're bred with other breeds, what comes out ends up looking like a miniature version of the other breed rather than looking like a corgi and a thing mix. It's just
genetic blank slate.
Yeah, it's let's apply.
I didn't turn my mic back on.
From when?
I dropped something, so I turned it off to bend down and grab it.
How long have we been talking without you?
No, literally just now.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I only gave one reply without my mic on.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if they heard it.
Yeah. But yeah, corgis seem to be let's put what's the thing called? When you get I can't remember. The words escape me. Never mind, let's move on.
You can describe it.
With a car, you can put different
decals?
Not decals, the actual the body.
Yeah, so you've got the skeleton of the car and the body.
Yeah, so when it's with the corgi, it's okay, here's the corgi, and then the other breed just
corgi's the skeleton, and the other breed is
the body. Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge car person, but I understand what you mean.
I'm not a huge car person either. I'm just trying to think back to my days of playing Need for Speed.
I never got into those.
I love those games, but the new ones are really dumb because I need to research and to find one that is actually worth playing. Is because a lot of the ones I've bought lately, you can't pause the game. It's always constantly going. So I was well, what if I need to go and do something?
Yeah.
So, I missed Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Most Wanted. That's what I played when I was younger.
Because my brothers had one of the Need for Speed. I think it was just Need for Speed 2 or something. But because it was only single player. So it was this is boring. I'm competitive. I get enjoyment out of competing against my brothers and thrashing them.
Really? Oh, that must have been a weird one. Yeah, because most of the ones that I played, there was
maybe it was.
There was the main storyline, which was one player. But you could go into co-op or on-screen co-op play and race against one another.
I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, now we proceed to our advertising segment.
Yeah, because there's lots going on.
There's not that much going on.
Well, there's always at least something going on. More than what there used to be going on. Yeah. It was very vague and what the hell are we talking about?
Last time we recorded, there was way more events going on.
Yeah, it's quieting down because it's getting cold.
It's getting cold, it's getting dark, and also it's not Pride Month anymore.
Yeah.
But so tomorrow, the 15th of May, we've got Dunedin Pride is hosting a movie screening at yours on Moray Place, and that is at 2 p.m, I think, and the movie starts at 3, I believe. And then that night, there's Politics is a Drag at yours, and that is hosted by Kerosene as Judas Collins, as like a farewell to the Judas Collins character. Thank God. And that will be featuring the talents of Anarchy as Donald Trump, Austin Powerbottom as Winston Peters, and Alexis Stone as Erica. Alexis is coming down?
I've not seen that. Anyway, wow, we're discovering this from...
I have to go see Alexis. Well, I've seen the poster so many times, but I haven't read through it.
Yeah, I just saw Akira and Anne.
Yeah.
What time does it start?
I got distracted. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and the show starts at 7. So you might have noticed in recent months a lot of the yours shows have started an hour earlier. So rather than starting at 8, it's starting at 7 now. And that is because we were taking too long and all the people at the venue wanted to go home. They were promised, especially the newer people coming into the venue, they were promised you can go home by 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And then we were staying until 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
And it was just really difficult and unpleasant for them, especially because it's all volunteer work. So being asked to stay outside the parameters that you've been given for volunteer work is a bit irritating.
Yeah.
I've been in those shoes. It's not fun.
And even as a performer, sometimes, it is oh, you're just staying in the back wings, oh my gosh, is she getting late and I'm tired. I want to go home too.
Yeah. It's not fun. But anyway, so that's why we've moved it earlier. And then on Saturday, there is the Femme show, which I'm going to have to find a poster for so that I can read out the details for that. What do you know about that?
I'm going to, I think, Tess in Motion's performing in it. And obviously Verona Vega, I'm guessing, is one of the main producers of it.
Oh, they haven't got a date on the... Oh, there it is. Okay, so this... Yeah. So featuring the Golden Diamonds, Diamond XO and Nicole Otatahi, and Benita Danger Doll from Otatahi, with your host, Anarchy, and special guests, Zesty and Tessa Motion, and your favourite local Burley-Q artists. And that is this Saturday, the 16th of May. And they haven't got the time on the poster. But
do they have the location?
Haven't got the location either, but if you go and look at the tickets, it'll have all the information there, because I did have a look at the tickets.
I'm guessing it'll be the New Athenaeum, because that's where it usually is.
It'll probably be the New Athenaeum.
Yeah.
Athenaeum?
I don't know. No, I knew that. As I was about saying it, I was like, oh my God, I actually don't know how to pronounce it.
Is it? I feel like it's Athenaeum.
I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I keep forgetting. I say it differently every single time, and this is my own fault.
Hang on. Let's confirm this once and for all, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Shut up. Shush.
This is the problem that I have, is that I read words, but I don't figure out how to pronounce them before saying them out loud in a conversation.
Okay. Why isn't it loading? Okay. Athenaeum. I was right. See, that's how.
Isn't that what I said? I feel like that's what I said.
You said Athenaeum.
We'll have to listen back and find out who was right.
All right. That brings us to a close for this fortnight's episode of Diversity Dispatch.
Woohoo. Great to be back and good to be speaking again.
We'll be seeing you all in a couple of weeks. Have a great time and enjoy life and come to the shows that are on this weekend. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next time on oar.org.nz or wherever you listen to your podcasts for more queer and diverse content. Over and out.
This podcast was produced by OAR FM Dunedin with support from New Zealand On the Air.